Going to be ranking all the orbs in the game. If you guys don't know, there are currently 11 orbs in the game. You can equip those orbs to your units and it gives them like specific stat boosts. Basically, in this video, we're going to be ranking them based on like S tier, A tier, B tier, and like C tier on how good they are. Keep in mind though, if I rank a orb in S tier, that doesn't mean the unit is in S tier. Same thing, if I rank an orb in C tier, that doesn't mean the unit that uses that orb is C tier. I'm just like comparing it based on like the other orbs, where I would rank them and how you guys should prioritize them on which ones you should get first. Starting off in S tier, we got the Death Orb right there, number 1. It is the best orb in the game by far, and it's not even close. You can equip this orb to Light Yagami, and it gives Light Yagami a 500% damage boost. If you guys don't know what that means, it basically means you put Light Yagami down on the field, level 80 with Irwin boost, 200% damage boost. On top of this 500% damage boost, Light Yagami is almost doing 700,000 damage to every single enemy on the map when you use his Death Note. Without a doubt, the Death Orb is the best orb out of all of them. But yeah, guys, that Death Note orb really popped Light Yagami to like the top of the meta list. Like, Light Yagami, I guarantee you, he's a meta unit now, doing 700,000 damage almost to every single enemy on the map. Not only is it going to be used for those infinite mode leaderboards, if you guys want to damage farm, you're going to have to take Light Yagami, use his Death Note orb. Yo, he's going to pop off. He's about to write all these names down. He's about to eliminate everybody. Seriously, the best orb in the game. And then at number 2 in S tier, we have the Blue-Eyed Orb. So this orb is a little bit different from all the other orbs that are in the orb shop. You can equip this orb to any unit in the game. You know the Death Orb, you only can use it on Light Yagami. This one you can equip it to, let's say, Goku 6-star. You can put it on Kaido. Maybe you want to put it on Blackbeard 6-star too. And also, Blackbeard 6-star is a very good unit to put the Blue-Eyed Orb on. Or even Conan or Paper Beauty. 30% range boost, like on Goku 6-star, guys, when you place him down on the ground, and then you use Merlin buff, at the max level, Goku 6-star does like, he has like 100 range. He's literally almost hitting the entire map on the Demon Slayer snow map for reference. So you guys know how big the Demon Slayer snow map is? If you place Goku 6-star in the middle next to that house, he can almost hit the entire map using the Blue-Eyed Orb and Merlin buff. That's how effective this Blue-Eyed Orb is. This Blue-Eyed Orb is pretty good. It's definitely S tier. I recommend that you take this with you if you're trying to damage farm, or if you're trying to hit those infinite mode leaderboards. You're definitely going to need it. And moving on to A tier, we have the Fire Rage Orb at number 1. You can get the Fire Rage Orb, guys, by completing Challenge 1 mode on normal mode. And I guess if you could complete a Challenge 1 mode on Extreme mode, you'd also get the Fire Rage Orb. So this one, whenever you place a unit down initially on the map, it gets a 100% damage boost. So you guys know Gilgamesh, he does like 100 damage when you place him down. Well, now he's going to do 200 damage. That's what the Fire Rage Orb does. That's why it's at the top of A tier. You can use it on any unit. The unit that you do want to use it on, though, is Meta Knight. That's why it's at the top of A tier. It's better than all the other orbs below it. It's because you use it on Meta Knight. Meta Knight gets like, I think every single hit, every time you left click with Meta Knight, Irwin boost, and also at level 80, he's doing like 80,000 damage, which is a lot. And then we have the Hawk Orb. It gives Zoro or Mihawk a 1300% damage boost, guys. At level 80, with Irwin boost, Mihawk is doing almost 30,000 damage to every single enemy on the map every 3 seconds. And you guys know Mihawk, he has a 120 range. You guys can start to see now, he attacks fast, he has a big range, and now he's doing like 30,000 damage. That's why he's at like the number 2 A tier. Highly recommend getting this orb over all the other ones, like, you know, B tier and C tier, especially because, like I said, Mihawk, he has a really big range. Maybe he's gonna be meta again, maybe he's not, I'm not really sure, but what I do know is that this Hawk Orb is better than every single orb ranked below it. Last but not least, we have the Golden Frieza Orb. You can get this by completing Trial 1 Extreme Mode, and then when you beat it, you kill off Beerus. You're about to get this Golden Frieza Orb. So what the Golden Frieza Orb does, guys, it has to be on Golden Frieza 6-star. It initially gives your Golden Frieza 200% damage boost, and then every single upgrade, you get a 650% upgrade boost. If you guys want to know those stats though, at the max upgrade, and then at level 80 with Irwin boost, your Golden Frieza is almost doing about 25,000 damage. Almost. 25,000 damage every 7 seconds, and Golden Frieza almost has like 100 range. Alright, and moving on to B tier. Now keep in mind, like I said before, just because I place an orb in B tier does not mean the unit itself that it's equipped to is B tier. All it means is if I'm trying to differentiate, I'm trying to separate S tier, A tier, and B tier, this is the way I have to do it. So at number 1, we do have that Snow Orb. For the Snow Orb, guys, I do have all of the stats on the screen. You have to equip it to Rukia 6-star. And what it does is it gives the initial damage 200% to Rukia 6-star, and then every time you upgrade her, she gets a 1000% damage boost. And it does say there, Rukia 6-star, Rukia B, you have to equip it to her. And you might be wondering, F-, how come it's in B tier, not in A tier, or even S tier? So if you guys don't know, all 3 of these units in B tier, the reason why they're not in A tier is because of their ranges. All 3 of these units, like Rukia 6-star, Whitebeard 6-star, and Nagato 6-star, all of them have tiny ranges, and because of that, they're only going to be able to attack enemies maybe once or twice before enemies get out of range. Yeah, that's the reason why they're in B tier. When you use the orb on Rukia at level 80 with Irwin boost, she's doing almost 60,000 damage, if not around 60,000 damage, and she attacks like what, once every 6 seconds or 5 seconds? She has the freeze effect, she's full AoE. The only reason, like I said before, she's in B tier and not in A tier, she can't compete with the Hawk orb. Mihawk has a bigger range, he does almost just as much damage, and he attacks twice as fast. There's no point in putting the Snow Orb, the Path Orb, or even like the Whitebeard Quake Orb on the same tier as Golden Frieza, when Golden Frieza and Mihawk are way better. And then at number 2, we do have the Quake Orb. Quake Orb is actually a little bit worse, or like weaker, than the Snow Orb, because Rukia does have that freeze effect. So if you're playing on like, I guess like infinite mode, you don't want to bring time stop, you could just take Rukia 6-star, you could take the Snow Orb. With the Quake Orb, Whitebeard 6-star does about the same amount of damage as Rukia 6-star. Both of them do about 60,000 damage at level 80 with Irwin boost. They both have about the same range, and then I guess like their attack speed is both about the same. The only difference is Rukia can freeze the units. So obviously if you can freeze the units or not freeze the units, it's better to take the freezing one, because that way you can get more DPS in if you're not taking time stop. Last but not least, in B tier, we do have the Path Orb. You can equip this to Nagato or Pain 6-star in the game. Its initial damage boost is 150%, and then every time you upgrade Nagato, he gets a 900% damage boost. What does that mean for you? When he gets to the max upgrade with Irwin boost and you do all the math and everything added together, he does about between like 50 to 60,000 damage. It's a little bit less than Whitebeard and a little bit less than Rukia, and he doesn't have a full AoE. He can't attack in every direction like Rukia and Whitebeard. That's why he's at the very bottom of B tier. He can't attack in every direction. He can attack air units. However, if we're going to be honest, guys, if you're going to attack air units, you might as well just take Mihawk. Why take the path when, you know, he's only going to be able to get off 1, maybe 2 hits? When you can take Mihawk, he's going to be able to attack the enemies around the entire map. Going on to the final tier in C tier, there are 11 orbs in the game. We've already covered 8. These are the final 3. At number 1, we do have the Bomb Orb. You get the Bomb Orb by completing Trial 2 Extreme Mode, and then when you kill off Kira Yoshikage, you get the Bomb Orb. It boosts initial spawn damage by 30%. Same thing as the Fire Rage Orb. Whenever you place a unit down on the map, it gets 30% more damage. Super useful for Gilgamesh, Meta Knight, or Light Yagami if you don't have the Death Orb. The reason why he's number 1 though out of the other orbs, you can equip this to any unit in the game. It's not like those specific like the Snow Orb or the Quake Orb where you have to put it on Whitebeard or Rukia. This one you can equip it to any unit in the game. There's more utility, it has a little bit more use. The only reason it's not on B tier or A tier, it's only a 30% damage boost, so it's not that good, but it's still good when you compare it to the other 2 orbs in C tier. And then we have the Beast M Scaling Orb. So this one, you have to equip it to Minato 6-star, and it gives a Minato 6-star when you place him down 200% more damage. Every time you upgrade him, 250% more damage. That's pretty good, guys. It bumps Minato from like the actual tier list, because like I said, this is the orb tier list. Minato went from B tier in the Infinite Mode tier list all the way to A tier, because now he's doing like almost 20,000 damage every 3 seconds. So that's why this orb is really good. The only thing that's bad about it is when you compare Minato to Whitebeard, Minato to Golden Frieza, Minato to Light Yagami, Minato has the lowest damage out of all of them. And the reason why is because of his narrow cone AoE. He's only going to be able to hit a couple monsters at once every time he attacks. And then on top of that, his damage is not that high when you compare it to Whitebeard or Rukia or even Nagato 6-star. And finally, we have the final orb of the game, the Cost Orb. So this is actually kind of weird, guys. The Cost Orb is the hardest one to get in the game. I think it's the hardest one for most players. But it's also the worst orb in the game because all it does is it reduces the initial placement cost by $100. Now you might be thinking, F-, couldn't you just put it on Bulma or Escanor? Yes, you can put it on Bulma or Escanor for infinite mode. However, it's not necessary. You don't need the Cost Orb, just like you don't need the Bomb Orb. For the Fire Rage Orb, you kind of need it depending on the units that you're using, like Gilgamesh, Meta Knight. You kind of need that orb, that's why it's in A tier. For the Cost Orb, you don't need it. You don't need that extra, you don't have to like save $100 off, placing Bulma or Escanor. It's still good, however, you don't have to use the coupon. You guys don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't need to reduce that initial placement cost by $100. It's the least like useful orb in the game. It still has its uses, but compared to every other orb, like the Bomb Orb for damage, or even like the, I guess the Fire Rage Orb, 100% initial spawn damage, and even the Death Orb or the Blue Eyes Orb, 30% range boost, the Cost Orb is at the very bottom. Yo, we got some new channel members though. Really big shout out to Sloth. Really appreciate your support, man. Geo Senpai, what's going on, man? Tokinada, how's it going? The fishy guy with that profile picture right there. Naruto Uzumaki. You guys, you know who Boruto's dad is? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dante G. Celoso Jr. What's going on, man? D Cub, how's it going? Thank you for your support. I saw you on the stream today. Thank you a lot. Luke. Hey, how's it going, Luke? Hey, man. Thank you for your support. Daddy Minus with Daddy Minus. Okay. And with the Mike Wazowski profile picture. Thank you for your support. Black Knight the Hot Dog. Thank you for your support, man. You're in my DMs. King Angelo Gaming. Thank you for your support. Roblox Angle Beast YouTube. What's going on? And thank you. Black Squad. Hey, what's up? Muhammad as well. What's up to you? Soli Talk Talk. Thank you for your support. Chang Charng Hao. I'm pretty sure I'm getting it right. Nobody's ever like telling me if I'm getting these pronunciations right, but I appreciate your support. Fox Panda TV. What's up, bro? Yo, guys, Fox Panda TV. Dio Da. Unfortunately, Dio Over Heaven wasn't in this update. Maybe in the future. Gerald Matthew Jugan, thank you for your support. Official Powerless Gaming, what's up, bro? Thank you for your support. Zorako Gamer, thank you for your support too. Dark Chronos, with I think most player uses that same profile picture. Earl B Jr. the Third, thank you for your support. And then Alex with that 1010 profile picture again. What's up, man? XX Shadowed Sniper, thank you for your support. Frost KZ080, Halo Dude. Thank you for your support, man. Nathan and Gay Kid. Hey, every single time, right? Hey, really appreciate your support, man. Jacob, thank you. Pixelated Frog with that Pixelated Frog profile picture. April Swasi. I'm saying Swasi from now on because nobody tells me how to pronounce these things. Pogi Poi. I don't even know if anybody's watching the video still at the end. Let me know if you guys are still watching the video. KEN. Thank you for your support. Zapster GG. What's going on, man? And thanks for your support. Code Next, guys. Every time I read Code Next, yo, I get a little excited. I don't know what that means, but really appreciate it. Code Next. Thanks, man. Christopher Ortiz. Trays. No Paul. What's going on? Akatsuki God. Hey, yes, sir. Blank. And we also have Kel's Army. I saw you on the stream today. Thank you, man. You're at the stream. Really appreciate your support. Spadework. You're in my DMs right now, Spadework. Thank you for your support. F- Mick is my daddy. Once again, somebody up there was Daddy minus Mike. This guy is F- Mick is my daddy. I don't judge, guys. Thank you for your support. And then we have a Miku profile picture, Quintessential Quintuplets Purple. What's up? And then Manny over there. Manny, you're on the streams a lot as well. Thank you for your support. Versus, thank you for your support. Blanked once again. Did we already re-blanked? Apparently, this is a different blank. Thank you for your support. King Luffy YouTube, guys. King Luffy hit 70k subscribers. He's about to hit 100k, guys. Speaking of subscribers, guys, how did Blamspot pass me? Oh my god. XD Ice Cap. I think I'm caught lacking. Thank you for your support, XD Ice Cap. Hostile 2 Online, thanks for your support too. Tokyo MAQ. Tokyo from Japan or what? You let me know, man. Not Tekin. What's up, man? Michael, thank you for your support. Zyrex F, Dog profile picture. Thank you for your support. Kev, thank you for your support as well. Shorts. Hey, man, one of my mods. Hey, thank you for everything you do. Cream Puff K, your support as well. And last but not least, as the Ali at the very bottom, you're the best. Really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And until next time, guys, we'll see you in the next video.